everyone, it is a Riderish and welcome to today's redstone tutorial. Today we are taking our zero-tick sugarcane farm that I have built in a previous tutorial and we are improving on it in a massive amount. So there were a couple of things with the previous sugarcane farm that was messing it up. First one is this water was actually one block higher, which caused these two pieces of sugarcane not to grow. The second improvement we've made in this farm is that we've added on 2 additional pieces of sugarcane. And finally, we have a faster clock. And this thing is currently averaging 15,500 pieces of sugarcane per hour, which is an insane rate. That is so much sugarcane. It is more sugarcane than you are ever going to need. But if we go ahead and flick on this farm, you can see just how crazily insane and how quick it is. And the mechanic works that we are removing the water and replacing it at the exact same time right by the sugarcane, and that forces it to grow state. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Now, as per usual, there will be a parts list down in the description of this video. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to build up some of the redstone circuits and timing. So go ahead and grab your redstone components all the way from levers, redstone repeaters, comparators, torches, to observers, and then go ahead and find a place down a lever with 3 repeaters running out of it. And the first thing that we're actually going to build up is our little pulse extender for our timing circuit. So go ahead and put 2 redstone like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and remove these because these are slightly too close to be able to work with them. And go ahead and also grab yourself a solid block. Place a solid block there with a redstone torch on the end of it. Redstone running into those, and that should actually start up the clock. And go ahead and place an observer facing in there with a redstone torch on its little butt. And we're going to actually turn off this farm now so that clock isn't completely running. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and head over here. Place down a solid block like this. And you're going to place a piece of redstone here, a redstone torch here, block on top of both of those with a repeater running into that block. And that is essentially all of our timing circuits done. It is that simple. Now what you're going to want to do is come over here to this one repeater that we haven't messed with yet. Place a concrete or a solid block of your choice there with a redstone dust running from that torch into that block. And this is all of the complex redstone for this circuit done. Go ahead and grab yourself your solid blocks, some repeaters, some redstone, and some redstone torches. Go ahead and also grab your pistons as well. And go over to this little circuit right here. This is our main timer. And go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks. And run redstone all the way along there. And then add in a second line of solid blocks just like this. And you're going to want to take redstone repeaters and run them all just like so. All of these should be set to 1 tick. That was, yeah, set to 1 tick. And then on the faces of these, go ahead and place solid blocks. And you're going to want to take this all the way down again. And on the faces of all those blocks, go ahead and place in some redstone torches. Oh, I broke that block for some reason. Yeah, Bedrock still has a glitch where we'll double break blocks sometimes. And now you're going to want to place in a pistons facing upwards, and they should all activate. And now what you're going to want to do is also take your redstone torches, and you're going to place them just right along here on the back of those pistons. And I'm going to take a lever and actually turn on this redstone right now so those pistons deactivate. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take regular pistons again, and you're going to place them coming down this way, and those should all activate. Perfect, just like that. And if we turn this off, we should get that. And if we turn on this circuit, you should see them rapid fire just like that. And if that's what it looks like, then you have done that perfectly. Go ahead and grab yourselves some stairs, some glass blocks. I like to use glass because it's non-solid and you can see into the farm. Water bucket, sugarcane, grass, dirt, or yeah, just grass or dirt, because sand normally you will need to place on top of something, but that will work too. Go ahead and place a line of whatever type of block you'd like right there with a line of grass, dirt, or sand on top of it. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to enclose this a little bit. So on either side of your farm, go ahead and actually place 3 blocks up like that. And go ahead and on top of these pistons, place a line of non-solid blocks. Just like that. And then what you're going to want to do is take your stairs and place them upside down, facing kind of into the farm towards you. So that way, if you look, there's this one little gap, and that should be facing in towards this area. So that way, when we waterlog them, they will be facing, so that way, sorry, when we waterlog them, the water will not flow out of the farm in that direction. So once you've gone ahead and done that, go ahead and waterlog all of these stairs, and then activate your farm real quick, just for a couple ticks, and you should see that there is now water inside those pistons, which is perfect. So if you'd like to, you can now go ahead and plant in your sugarcane, and I would highly recommend you do this. So we could go ahead and give it a quick tester, and if we fire this just a couple times, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. I was nervous there for a second. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab redstone torches, some more pistons, and some redstone repeaters, and whatever blocks you would like. I'm going to go ahead and just break this all real quick because we are going to need to be placing pistons on top of all these stairs. Go ahead and place that line of pistons. What you're going to do now is go ahead and place a solid block there. You're going to place 2 more like this. Have a repeater set to 1 tick running there, and place redstone on top of all of these blocks. And these ones do need to be non-solid blocks. That is very, very important. Otherwise, your farm will break. Go ahead and place a redstone torch on top of this block with a block on its face with another redstone torch and another block. And you guessed it, another redstone torch, 2 pieces of redstone. And now your farm is actually entirely up and running. This thing will work. So if we go ahead and flick it on, we will hopefully see the sugarcane start to 0 tick. There we go, just like that. So I think, yeah, there we go. It's up and running now. Perfect. Now what I would highly, highly recommend you do is go ahead and grab a block of choice, and we are going to enclose this farm real quick. So go ahead and build up on either side, and then I would recommend going up and above your sugarcane. So if you have these 2 pieces of sugarcane, go up like this and over like this, and that will make sure that none of your sugarcane will get stuck up here, and very, very little of it will actually get stuck on this block. So then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and go down by a couple blocks, and you want to make sure that there are 2 blocks here before you actually start adding water. So go ahead, also grab your water and ice and whatever storage solution you'd like, and we're gonna just make ourselves a little nice water stream. So go ahead and run your ice along here. It doesn't necessarily have to be ice, but I would highly recommend using it, and it definitely doesn't need to be blue ice since blue ice is very expensive. And then just go ahead and real quick and close this area up, just like so. And before you finish enclosing it, I would recommend put a water source there. And then whenever this water source runs out, go ahead and grab yourself 2 signs, just like that. And you want to place in a sign right where this water stops, in 1 block above there. And go ahead and place in 1 more water source there. And that should run out to there. And perfect, it didn't destroy any redstone. I got nervous about that for just a sec. I'm going to just place a hopper there and surround this in glass so that way we don't have flowing water. Perfect. And then I would also recommend that you put up a little explosion shield in front of this so that way when your sugarcane flies out, it doesn't fly outside the farm. So go ahead and build it up like that. And then add in 1 more ceiling right there. And that is this entire farm done. So if we go ahead and flick it on just like that, you could see it instantly start to grow. Lots and lots of sugarcane is flowing out. And this thing is producing for me on average 15,500 sugarcane per hour, which is an insane rate. And that is all I have time for today. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. But I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!